Right, today's job, I am installing our recovery tracks, I believe they're called. This is them. And what I've just done is drilled a hole through that one and that one. And this is going to go here on the van. You can probably see I've done 2 holes, top and bottom. Sort of found the centre line. And they're going to go the same height as the windows. So the way I'm going to fix them is using the old riv nuts, I believe they're called. But before I go in there and put it in, I'm going to put some sealant just around the top, just for, I guess, a little bit added strength and some water tightness. So yeah, I'm just going to put a bit of sealant around it, put it in the hole, pull the arms together, make a nice tight fit. And then what I've ordered is something like these to hold it on with a nice flat head. But I probably might find a way of making it a bit more secure, just so no one can just take them off when we're away from the vehicle. Because they ain't cheap. It's about 60 quid, so alright, not that expensive, but at the same time I don't want someone nicking them. Right, that was a massive user error on my part. There we go. I still need to get the, obviously, the proper bolts. Just put these in for now. And the bolts will pull it a lot tighter. So yeah, pretty happy. There we go, just a little spruce up. A bit go, because I wanted to put it on now, but I'm going to have to wait a little bit. Always waiting for paint to dry.
Brilliant.
I do, innit? She's on there. Right, we got rain coming, so I've just gone round and done a load of stuff really. Headlights are back in. Still not fully happy with them. They look a bit patchy and I don't know, like it's obviously speckled. I'm going to call it Raptor Tint because it matches the paintwork. Plastics have gone in, plastics all finished on here, put the fuel on. All the locks and the sills are all back round. CCTV's back on, the grills are back on, lights. What have I done around here? Oh, just put the hooks on the corner. Again, sills and locks are all back on there. They're back up. Little side lights, obviously light bar. Yeah, we got rain coming, so I just pulled my finger out and went around and did everything. Just going to put the ball bar back on now, and then the front number plate can go on. Yeah, and then tomorrow, solar and the rear lights, I want to wire all of them up. It's almost there. Almost there. I should actually check all the lights work properly. I've not checked that. Before I do though, I've got to remember to tighten up the wheel nuts, so I've only done those hand tight. So definitely got to make sure about those. So I've got these lights to go on the back at the top, and originally it was coming out of the back, these 5 cables I think it is, but I've just had to modify it and have it coming out in the lower corner. Today's the day I put these solar panels back on the roof. Okay, let's give it a go. Damn it. That has not worked. Rise! That's how you do it, people. That's how you bloody do it. Right, we are now currently in Wales. Yes, we have finally got back on the road. Excuse the wind and the sheep that are munching in the ferns over there. They are crunching away. But yeah, I thought I'll just finish this video by showing you around the van and what is done and what still needs to be done, because a project like this is never finished, is it? Never. But I'm happy to say that everything seems to be working. The solar panels are tilting beautifully. The Starlink is now on the roof and up and running. We are now connected. There is zero service here, with that being just phone signal, 4G, 3G, 2G, if that even exists anymore. Nothing like that is in this area. However, we are online with Starlink, up and running. Very happy right now. I'm very, very happy right now. Rachel is currently working, and so far she's not screaming at me that the internet's dropped off or anything like that. So yeah, I've done it, which is amazing. I was a little bit worried there. Right, so let's start with the front of the vehicle. I still need to wire up all of these lights. They're not done yet. However, they're not even necessary until we come into winter anyway, so that's fine. Everything is looking good. Like, no paint has come off yet, which is, you know, a good start. There are some few things just like rusty screws. However, I have brought a rivet gun to change all of these over. So one, they can't just be unscrewed and taken away, and then yeah, it won't rust either because I believe they're stainless steel. But yeah, the badge is holding on nicely, and I think the colour contrast there is working really well. Kind of glad I didn't paint the bonnet black. I think that might have been a mistake, but you know, let me know what you think down below. Should I have done the bonnet black? But again, as well, on the side here, these are not wired up, and I need to change all of these. Now, I did go and get the wheels balanced and aligned, and as you can see, we've got those hideous weights on there. I did ask if they can do them on the inside with the sticky ones, but apparently with steel wheels you can't do that, so yeah, bit annoying, but I'll just paint them black when I'm back. Another thing that they did do is they put the weights in certain places and then took them off, and they have scratched the Raptor paint off, unfortunately. I mean, should the Raptor paint have come off that easy? Did I not do a proper job, or were they just absolute savages and just screwdriver underneath it and rip it off? Now, someone did point out a very good point with painting your steel wheels. Obviously you are adding a thick layer of paint, and it could potentially make the bolts loosen over time. Now, when I did my mechanical work on the vehicle, I did buy a torque wrench, a 1/2 inch torque wrench as well, so I can do these up to the correct newtons and not snap them. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it up here, and that joke will make a lot more sense. So what I have been doing is just checking the tightness of these bolts. Obviously we've just done a big trip to Wales, so yesterday I went around and just checked them all, and they were all fine, and I will carry on doing that. But yeah, thank you for pointing that out. I'm keeping a good eye on it, trust me. So the only thing down the side here, which I didn't film, was just putting the ladder on. I basically used the same method as the recovery tracks, just using the riv nuts, putting them in there. But as you can see, there is a bolt up there which, well, got a bit stuck, so I still need to sort that out. And there are certain things that I should probably touch up, obviously, like the handle here, and just around the handle where I had some frog tape in it, unfortunately, again, peeled it off a little bit. But I think what I'll do is I'll go back round and key it all up, because that shouldn't have come off that easy. So yeah, I'll do that and just touch up a little bit. Again, a little bit annoyed that I didn't paint the wing mirrors, but I think I'll get a can of the Raptor paint in the spray can and just do it then. Oh, still got a bit of frog tape there. Oops. So everything on the back, again, is working great, looks great. You can see up there that I've still got like cable ties which I need to snip off. The reverse lights, fantastic. Well happy with those. They look great as well. And of course the recovery tracks, which I still need to get a lock to go around, just to make sure it's all secure. Oh, actually, I wonder if you can still see it. So we went down some country lanes, obviously being Wales, and it was a little bit tight, and we did notice some scratches had showed up, and they've all gone. There was loads of scratches all the way up here. Now I wasn't worried about them because how the hell have they just vanished? Yeah, we had some down here and I just did a bit of that, and it was obviously just the wood that was on the Raptor paint, because obviously this is just like sandpaper, isn't it? So that has generally baffled me how that has just disappeared, but maybe that's just good marketing for Raptor paint. Now, I also had a few comments about the tint on the headlights and how a lot of you wouldn't have done it. This is more than I wanted. Again, watch this video up here if you want to understand this a bit better. Yeah, I just wanted a light smoke, and I've ended up with quite a heavy tint, which again I'm not a fan of, and I probably will reluctantly sand it back again and buy a new can with a fresh nozzle and get the finish that I actually wanted. But yeah, it's literally just because if you look at this has got chrome in it, and to be honest, I might give this a light little tint as well, because it just stands out like a sore thumb, and this, it just, I feel, goes with the vehicle, and that's why I did it. There was obviously chrome inside here, and yeah, it just stood out. Yeah, I think I will redo that, and just a light smoke. That's all I want, just a light smoke, and probably on these as well. Right, I'm just going to hide down here so I'm out of the wind. In the last video, in the description below, I did link everything that I used. So not everything that I bought, because I had like a tin of Raptor paint left over and possibly wouldn't have used the certain rollers that I got. So yeah, I just linked everything that if I was to do it again, this is what I would have used. I'll leave it in the description down below in this video as well, just to help anyone out there who is thinking of doing it. Now, I'm not going to jump up on the roof just because Rachel is working currently, but I have got some nice drone footage that I took last night, and you can see the solar and the Starlink and everything all in place. Literally before we left, I think a couple of days, I got the Starlink on the roof and I just had to run the cables for those. I am going to go around and just tidy up the cables that are on the roof at the moment. Fully close the zip ties and snip them all off, so yeah, it looks really good. But so far it's all working fine. This is the best solar kit, array, everything that I've ever used. So I'll be bringing a video out on them soon, because they were very kindly gifted to us, so yeah, look out for that one. So I do hope that you've enjoyed this little 3-part series. If you want to watch it from the beginning, hit the link up here. And if you have any questions, please feel free to throw it down in the comments. Maybe something that I've missed, maybe something that you think I should have done. It's always good to learn, to gain more knowledge, and if I want to do this in the future, I can do it even better. So yeah, please feel free to throw anything down in the comments. Do please like and subscribe. The channel has grown quite quickly recently, and we are obviously currently traveling around Wales, so there is a lot more content to come out. Go ahead, like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.